You just updated their beta firmware on the E Technology Facebook page. They updated to 1.2.6 for the E 4K Plus, build 892R. Just wanted to go through some of the menus with you on the camera just because it's not very intuitive. So the first thing they did is added remote mode options, support 3 key modes such as current mode, switching mode, last mode. Let's take a look at that. So you can control the Yi 4K action camera by Bluetooth remote, and it's sold separately by Yi. I don't think you can use any old Bluetooth remote. You may have to get the one from Yi, but I'm not sure about that, so don't quote me on that. So to get to the Bluetooth remote option, you're going to select the gear button, and you're going to select the gear button again. You should find it somewhere here. It's called remote control. Select that. In the previous firmware, I think there was just Bluetooth pairing. You didn't have the other things called mode or instructions. So let's take a look at the mode. There's 3 different modes: mode switch, normal mode, and current mode. And then here's the instructions. It says 1 of 8, turn on Bluetooth method 1 shortcut Bluetooth pairing. Turn on Bluetooth method 2, remote control / Bluetooth pairing. Press any key on the remote controller. When the indicator light turns to blue, it means the Bluetooth pairing is successful. Remote control instructions, and this goes into the 3 different modes. The first mode is mode switch. So the top button is mode switching, capture during recording. The bottom button is start taking pictures and end taking pictures, start recording and end recording. Mode 2 is normal mode, switch to normal mode. The top button is switch to normal mode and start recording, end the video. The bottom button is switch to normal mode and start or video recording. The last mode is mode 3, current mode. Top button is switch to current recording mode and start recording, end the video. Bottom button is switch to current camera mode and start taking pictures, end taking pictures and capture during recording. And that's it. So I don't have the E Bluetooth remote, so unfortunately I can't test this. So the second thing they added was add battery percent. And as you can see, after you load the firmware, the battery is still solid. It's not a percent, but you do have the option of changing it in the menu, and I'll show you where that is. Select the gear button. Select the gear button again, and you're going to go to advanced. And now you'll have the new menu called battery percentage. It's default to off, but we'll turn it on. And then exit out. Now you can see my battery says 76%. Third thing they changed was support DNG option for time-lapse photo when selecting continuous. Let's go to time-lapse photo. Select the gear button, and interval will select continuous. And before, in the previous one, if you select continuous, you just had the file format of JPEG, but now you do have the RAW format as well. The next thing they changed was add photo shutter options for precise self, time-lapse photo modes such as 1/500th of a second, 1/125th of a second, 1/130th of a second, 1/8 of a second, half a second, and 1 second. So I'm already in time-lapse photo mode on the camera. Let's select the gear button, and you can see the shutter. Before it was, you only had the auto selection. Now you have the different shutter options. Looks like they're there. Last few things is fixed Bluetooth remote cannot pair issue. I guess some people were having problems with pairing the remote with their E4K Plus. They fixed that. Next one is improve image color for some wark light sence. I'm not sure what that means. I think this is just bad English on Yi's part. I think it probably means improve image color for some dark light scenes. And then just a general one, the last thing is just fix bugs. So just a real quick video just to show you where things are, and I haven't tested this yet, taken the camera out to test yet, so I guess I'll do that at some point. See you next time.